It's game time.
Let's roll for initiative.
Are we live now? I think we're live now.
Who let the monkeys play without the ringleader?
Well, you know, Tim has got this thing where he's just not around a lot this week, and apparently Kathleen's the captain now.
Some doing clone stuff.
Yes, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 28th FSF Star Wars RPG game night. I would love to show the slides from our show partners that let you know who they are and wonderful things they do, but for some reason, technology is not cooperating with me tonight. I blame Firefox.
You? Stop it. Why are you using Firefox?
Because I can only have so many things open at a time.
Oh. Well, anyway, our show partners are...
Storylines Editing. They make our shorts and reels.
Yes. TCT, where fandom meets fashion, which are the wonderful people who make our questionable choices look fantastic.
And of course, if you go there, use code FSF15 to get 15% off your total order. And who's our favorite sponsor? Anybody?
Level Up Sabers!
Yes, best sabers on the market, guaranteed better than a stick.
And really, really fun to hit your friends with. I mean, to practice... Don't look. Stop judging me.
Carefully hit your friends with them.
And consensually.
Yes.
Consensual.
Don't pull Anakin with the Youngling Slayer 3000. Just, eye contact. You want this, and then you go.
No, but I have found it's really fun is when your husband turns his back on you and you slap him in the butt with it.
True story.
Sounds fun.
Can confirm. Also fun with wife.
As long as you make
Sure.
if you like hit the button at the same time, so it makes it.
Mm-hmm. All right, and yes, Tim is running late. He has valid reasons for being late this time. We're not just going to give him a hard time.
Life and it's lifing and
Yes.
you're a responsible adult and good husband and bleh.
He's a good person.
How dare you? Don't insult Timothy like that.
He's going to have so many questions for us later. All right.
We already know he's stalking us. He said so. But Tim, you should be driving and not paying attention to our tomfoolery.
I mean, he could be listening to us, and we appreciate that.
We do appreciate all of our viewers and our listeners.
Right. So, Sam, we've been rambling
Yes.
about it, but what's your wonderful podcast, and where can we find it?
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm half of Growing Up Skywalker. My wife and I have a podcast where we, when we met, she had never seen Star Wars, and we decided to watch it all in universe chronology. We are currently actually taking a break from chronology because we finished the original trilogy after 160 episodes of podcasting.
Woo!
We went back, and on Tuesday we're releasing the first episode of The Acolyte. So, yeah, we are actually as close as we've been to the Zeitgeist in quite some time. And then we'll go back and watch, Mando and Resistance and Ahsoka and all that jazz. So,
Yeah.
A lot of fun. You can join us there. We also have a Patreon. This week, Anna read a doctoral thesis about women in Star Wars, and we did a little bit of a thesis review on that, as well as I'm definitely gonna get on my high horse and talk about how the EU did Y-Wings dirty this week. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I love that Anna read a doctoral thesis like it's just every day.
Just a thing you do.
To be fair, she works at a national lab, so reading doctoral theses is actually like her job, or part of
That
it.
makes a lot of sense.
It's just every so often how incredibly smart she is just kind of gets like thrown out there so nonchalantly. You're fine, be that way, Anna.
Yeah.
You're smart
And-
smartness.
Sam, I'm actually going to be watching Acolyte along with you guys. Not
Oh, fun.
literally. I'm a bad Star Wars fan. I have not seen The Acolyte yet. My wife is screaming at me constantly. But
for the Acolyte or just in general?
no, just for Acolyte. But I decided it would be a lot of fun if I watch it as you post episodes with your review and everything regarding The Acolyte, because it'd be fun.
That is gonna be
It will be fun. We look forward to it.
I feel like there should be a Growing Up Skywalker FSF crossover again with that.
That could be very fun. Let's talk.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll have our people call your people.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull out the phone and call you now. Okay. Are we still stalling for Tim? If we can stall longer. I mean, look at this adorable pup.
She looks like she's trying to fall asleep sitting upright.
She's not trying, she's succeeding.
Josephine.
Same.
Position, just being like, you keep bothering her, giving her kisses.
Mhm.
Poor thing. No, I
Maybe
was
a
going to
baby.
say that as a Star Wars RPG, it would be just wrong of us to not take a moment to remember James Earl Jones today. I'm gonna not cry about somebody I never met.
Mm-hmm.
That would be ridiculous.
So
But yes,
That was a devastating thing to find out.
yeah.
My little brother messaged me. He's just like, I have really bad news. I'm like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And then he posted the article. I'm just like, no, I
it's
refuse.
that moment where you're like, no, not James Earl Jones. I was hoping it was like an aunt I didn't know or something. I mean,
I was hoping it was going to be like, I dinged my card or like some kind of like,
I need you to
still
come.
kind
get
of
it
sad,
now.
but not like, yeah.
Why do all of
But
your
that
things sound
was-
like my relatives?
Because I use them as examples for
Okay.
terrible situations.
Fair enough. All
I
right.
don't know what that says about your relatives.
He is what we like to refer to as the white sheep.
I've never been arrested.
He's never been arrested. He has one child.
How dare you?
Yep. Yep.
Casey wants to know if the pup is up for adoption. Are we posting adoptions?
What? This
pretty
one? My little baby? My adorable little Josie?
I think you would have to pry Josie out of Ben's cold, dead hands, Casey.
No, you would have to pry yourself out of her raging teeth. She is an absolute goblin. She has fought bears before.
Wait, what?
He's ferocious.
Yeah, we
Really?
have bears that, especially in Alaska, there are bears. So they get in their trash can sometimes.
Bears in
And
Alaska.
at one point we were walking her and she dives between a car and the stairs next to our house. We're like, what are you going after? We're thinking there's a cat, a rabbit, whatever. And then a massive black bear comes barreling around and runs down the block away from us. And we're just like, huh.
Well,
She's tiny but vicious.
so speaking of terrifying things barreling down on you,
Oh, great. Okay, here we go.
I said I was sorry. You said there was coffee.
it's been a rough. Today was my first Monday since March.
He went back to work.
Yeah, I went back to work.
Hey.
So,
Congrats.
Mondays, am I right?
oh, good.
It's been such a Monday that I'm drinking the dirty bean water. Actually having a coffee.
Virtual meetings that should have been emails.
Just love those.
Yeah.
Just realized I have no idea where my dice are, and I have someone on top of me.
Hello?
Digital dice it is.
All right. So last time, because I just watched last session like an hour ago,
Good, because I
Oh,
don't
good
think
stuff.
the rest of us have any
Thank
idea.
you.
what
it was great stuff. Your plan was to take the normal way into Kessel, try to find some information that would let you take an exit into the maw that leads toward something connected to the World Devastators. Udex kept saying something about electron proton bombs, which I'm
Yeah,
a little excited to see how this plays out.
I mean, we probably acquired them.
You've had time. And at least last time we met, you were planning on taking the whole fleet, which terrifies me.
I think we should definitely take the whole fleet if we're doing a big ol' like assault on world devastators. I mean, no one makes something called a world devastator and it isn't capable of like devastating worlds. So
Right? It's like a sun crusher.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, last I remember, we did bring the fleet. We just parked them on like a moon a little bit out of the way.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
we're going to Kessel on our own for like a quick recon.
now we went to the bar and we got the note, and now I think it's time to take the fleet in.
Right.
Yep, because he talked to Schmidt on Zerm and got a 20-year-old map of the Maw.
Yeah,
Good
which-
old Schmidt.
on Zerm. I mean, that probably gives us at least like a +1 to our
But
get
you
their
also,
skill.
You also have your recently liberated astromech BX-35.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I am feeling very Gandalfish right now, and I have no memory of this piece.
Yeah, last session was kind of distracting. Somebody
It was a
trying to
month ago, you know.
mid-session. It was just. It was
And
a
you
thing.
know, your whole wife having stupid gallbladder issues that get resolved on Friday. Woo!
Yeah.
Yippee!
Friday, all better yeeted.
Yeet! Start.
All right. So, which ship are you in?
Oh, I swapped my tabs around. Stand by.
Yep.
Aha! All right. Do you guys want to fly fighters, or do you want to? Oh, is my camera dead? Do you guys want to fly fighters, or do you want to try the big gun? I like the big gun. I like the big gun and the front-facing 4 torpedoes. That did good by us last time. So let's take the let's take
It's
the
a good
Manon
show of
calling.
force.
It's a good show of force to be able to like fling a phone booth through a Star Destroyer. That's what I'm aiming for.
Okay. And are there any other ships docked in or on Manon calling?
No. We have A-Wings and B-Wings and X-Wings on the Pocket Aces, and that's that. Unless we have some friends. But I don't think we do.
Okay.
Kind of tough.
I think we have.
Tortuga.
Tortuga's docked.
Yeah, I guess we could have the Tortuga docked alongside. It's not.
Okay.
It's not much of a combat monster, but it'll get the job done.
All right.
I mean, the Tortuga at this point is just straight defense. It's just a battering ram.
All right.
No.
Oh my goodness. Tim with the dad jokes, or in this case, the grandpa jokes.
Barreling.
Barreling down. Okay. So, now, also, half an hour ago, I was watching Solo.
Oh boy.
That's good.
Got to get in the right mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we gotta fight a Summa Verminoth, I assume. I've heard tales of these things.
Kathleen looked up. Why are we watching this part? Like, don't you remember last month? Anyway.
No. The answer is no.
To the giant space monster, or to remembering about it.
I remember nothing.
She's been saying
got
all videos lately.
Because they involve space sharks and jello rocks.
Anyway.
And extra children.
Anyway. So, flying into the Kessel Run.
Easy peasy.
Right.
Party breezy.
Nice and easy. They've got everything clearly marked for you. So you were going to look for alternate entrances and exits, as I recall?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna there should be a spot where they've all been going in, so that's where we're gonna be heading.
Okay. Who's at the sensor terminal?
I believe I can do that unless
This can be a
Edna.
used computer.
Edna can if...
No,
I mean, it depends. Scurvy or Edna.
it's normally
My
Edna.
used computer is plus 14, so I don't know about you.
With Scurvy tonight.
Okay, scurvy it is. Let's roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Edna is crocheting shed Wookiee fur blankets.
Trying to get the digital dice thing to work for me. There we go. Okay, there we go. That is a 24.
24.
Not as high as it could be, but it's not bad.
Right.
Could be worse.
I mean, the gases move a little bit here, but they usually follow a pattern. And there are a couple of spots where you see deviations in the patterns.
Okay. Enough deviation that it would look like there's a ship that's been through here, or that it just seems to. Okay.
Potentially.
I'm going to highlight all the deviated areas.
Okay.
Do we have any sensor probes that I could kind of just like pop out there?
This is unfortunately a warship, not a exploration diplomatic ship. So I've got other things loaded in the tubes.
True.
Go boom.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can put like up just someone in an X-wing to. Where's Kyle? Where's Kyle? Come here, buddy.
I don't trust Kyle to fly one of our X-wings. We have
Okay,
actual
fair.
pilots. Kyle has barely graduated above mop work.
I'm sure we have some kind of like,
Nah.
beater with a heater kind of ship
If-
that we can throw
Screw
Kyle
it.
in.
Scurvy, I trust your sensor readings. If you found a spot that looks like some heavy ships have been going through it, let's follow it.
All right. The size of this disturbance in the cloud, is it shuttle size or is it like cruiser?
Oh, it's cruiser size.
Perfect. We go on.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh God, he's looking up what are armor class or saving throws.
No. Nothing like that this time. I promise. This time.
Is that the monster manual then?
No,
I don't trust you, Ernie.
it's the core rulebook.
Okay.
I was looking up stats for something.
Ernie doesn't trust you.
But So, BX, wheels up to the terminal, sticks his data probe in, and gives you a little bit of a boost.
Mhm.
So now you can actually see where the trajectory is a little more clearly.
Beautiful,
Okay.
beautiful.
Where you had it lined up wasn't exactly great. He shifted it just enough.
I'm gonna
Brilliant.
tap BX on the head and just thank you, friend.
Beep, beep. All right.
And there's just the tong tong as he bonks him
I love
over.
John the droid.
Yep. All right. So Udex, you gonna fly this thing in?
Yes, let's do it. I'll set a course line for the rest of the fleet to follow behind us. I got it's on the other screen. Piloting 33.
33. All right. You go through the swirling gases, and there is an absolute disaster of
Hello,
carbon
Beard.
bergs, electrical storms, and swirling gases around gravity wells ahead of you.
Your lighting makes for an interesting effect.
That's
It is just-
Darth Ted.
Is that better?
While
Ow,
we're
my glasses.
while we're flying into the storm around the planet, is there
Now Ted's just rolling.
What?
Roll it.
Sorry.
is there any way I can like use some kind of scientific mumbo jumbo, like reverse polarity of the shields to just like deflect the lightning bolts away from us?
Yeah, probably.
You limp noodle.
Mechanics check.
Can you just look at the camera for 3 seconds?
Mechanics.
That's our toasters. FSF pets.
That is a nat 20.
At 20. What's your total?
What's my plus for mechanics? That's a 34.
34. Okay. Yeah, you've got the shields angled.
Send that information back to the Pocket Aces.
Okay.
Let's find a nice course that's nice and easy through here, and keep an eye on those sensors for any other trails for us to follow, or if there's any like transponders pinging a pathway through.
You cannot climb on.
So, hi, guys. I just woke up from a long Mandalorian nap. What ship am I on?
You're on the Manon calling. I've got you on the rear turbo laser, and I also wired the Proton 4-pack up to the purple switch by your left shoulder. So if you slump over, it'll fire proton torpedoes.
Sweet. So, if I take another nap, I'm good to go. All right.
Yeah.
I am
And it'll-
covered.
Last time we fired it, it did half enough damage to destroy a Star Destroyer. So
Excellent.
Inappropriate.
That was just for Ben.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sorry, I had to mute because I hear gurgling and garbling from this little one.
Yep.
But yes.
So there is a very faint transponder signal a few 1,000 kilometers ahead of you.
All right. Let's head that way, and let's try to acquire a target on it. And if it's Imperial, let's blow it up to mess with them on our way in.
Okay.
Just a reminder, if we do that, we will lose probably our way out.
That's a them problem. I have faith in my piloting and your sensor skill usage to fly us out of here without a stupid transponder.
And I'll kapow things if they're in the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, or we could drop off our own sensor beacon.
Do we have sensor beacons?
Presumably, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Then we'll blow up theirs and leave our own.
it might just be a beacon attached to a coffee can.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's very us,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, it really is. So there we go.
Just a homemade tracking device on a chock full of nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Just floating in space.
Perfect.
All right, so you do find the transponder. It's a very easy target.
Is it an Imperial transponder?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're on the right path. Let's keep on heading in. Look for the next one.
All right, the next one is just outside of. Your sensors are picking up some gravity disturbances.
Mm. That's how close is the beacon to the gravity disturbance? And is that affecting our sensors?
It is not affecting your sensors, but it's pretty close.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tap
Well,
our little astromech buddy on the head and just, shall we determine a safer course and still try and like get to the sensor, but not too close to those gravity wells?
I'll bet you dollars to donuts that the gravity wells are those are interdiction things. Although I guess that doesn't make sense. Huh. Let's fly in closer and take a look.
All right. And if you look up from the sensors, you also see that there's, what appears to be a black hole that way, and a black hole that way, and a black hole that way.
Oh, well, that's easy. There's only one way through. Or is there?
Is there?
Yeah, me and BX are gonna run another
Okay.
sweep just to see if we can see if the path goes through the triple black hole or if it goes around.
All right. So he got a 31.
For navigation?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I got a 30.
Okay. He seems reasonably sure that you can follow this path through.
But is there an...
It can happen.
Okay. Huh.
All right.
Hey,
Where do we go then?
yeah. Just pocket aces coming up behind us. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping off an electroproton bomb with a proximity trigger on your way in, let's just make sure we have an exit.
Okay. We'll see what we can do for that. Proximity trigger. Okay. Yeah, we're on it.
Thanks,
Make
Major.
sure no one tries to run away and or follow behind us.
All right.
If there's only one way in, it works for them too, and they're in for a nice surprise.
Yep.
I guess I should probably look up if electroproton bomb is something I made up or not.
Even if it is, we're good. All right. So, Udex, we're going to need you to make a pilot check on this one.
What?
Uh-huh.
I like to imagine an electro proton bomb is just an ion like bomb and a proton torpedo just duct taped together with like a timer or like a little proximity sensor taped to it.
27. You actually see them in Clone Wars Season 3 in the Zillo Beast episode when they're on the planet that the Dug are from, and a bunch of Y-Wings zoom over the ridge. They drop an electroproton bomb, and it kills all the droids, but awakens the Zillo Beast.
You are right.
Isn't that Malister?
Okay.
It is Malister, yes.
All right. So, Udex, do you want to use a force point?
Sure. Lordy. Gotta keeping me honest here. Okay. 31 with force.
Good.
If you're looking for a 30, if you're looking for more than a 30, we got problems.
I was gonna say, do the sensor readings that me and BX are funneling to the cockpit, do they help that? Do they lower the DC at all?
Well, as you're flying, you're gripping the yoke pretty tight, but then your nose starts to itch. So,
Oh,
you
no.
go to that, and you realize that you're getting pulled, port, but you manage to get your hand back on the yoke just in time to keep it from going too far off course.
I send updated course directions to the Manon or the Pocket Aces so they don't make the same mistake I did.
Okay.
Do not scratch your nose.
As you're going in between these, basically through this cluster of black holes, the whole ship starts shaking. Now, almost like turbulence shaking, as it's getting shifted back and forth and up and down.
Let's not spare the horses then. Let's give it a little oomph.
Okay.
I say we go.
All right.
I have my recently acquired mechanic team, just kind of making sure everything's like still in one piece, screws haven't popped out, and things like that.
I imagine it's like one of those submarine movies where they have like the string across the engine room and the string starts drooping as the compression happens, except in reverse. So they're like, hey, check out this slack line that's getting tighter and tighter as we're getting pulled by 3 different black holes.
And then there's me leaning into the ship's intercom saying, in the words of the amazing Earth lyricologist Fred Durst, you know what time it is. Keep on rolling, baby.
What is this planet Yarth that you speak of?
This is John's fault. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
See, you went Limp Bizkit. I went Weird Al.
Turns out he's just a weird biscuit.
Because you're rolling.
That's called a scone.
I went white and nerdy.
Oh god.
How are we doing, John? Are we still alive? How do they haul freighters in between this thing? They got to have really good nav data.
Have I told you guys that Down Periscope is one of my favorite movies ever?
It is a great
Oh
movie.
god.
It really is. I should have watched that at lunch today.
What are you doing? I'm connecting the car.
I'm connecting the call. Disconnects. That was beautiful. Oh my god.
That's nice if I tried. Actually, I might be able to because this camera's kind of janky. So
That was spectacular.
I don't think you could have actually planned that better.
I didn't plan it at all. That's the best part. I was just trying to recreate a thing from Down Periscope, and then I turned my camera off with my foot, which was nowhere near my keyboard. So I got nothing. John's face is the same color as my hat.
We're off to a great start. We're 30 minutes in, and we're all going to die.
That's always
I
true.
guaranteed. Oh, all right.
Hi, John.
I do love the scone, Ted.
All right. So the turbulence gets a little worse, but then dissipates as you pass the rim of these gravity wells.
Cool. Hold together. Bunk,
Yep.
bunk.
And then you have one more sensor ping ahead of you.
All right.
And
Can I
Scurvy,
shoot it?
Yes, hello, hi.
can you do a use computer check to scan ahead?
Oh yeah, I should get my character card out.
Sheet. Character.
Oh god, come on. The dice disappeared.
Same.
There we go. Okay.
Whatever.
Your phone, it's card size. It's okay.
It's on my iPad.
Nice to teach.
32.
32. All right. So there is a large power source ahead. Which the sensors are bringing up an estimation of what it could be. It looks like several asteroids connected by transparasteel tubing, almost like somebody has linked these asteroids together to build some sort of base. And there's something behind it, but you can't get a read on that yet.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna relay that. I'm gonna relay that to the front, and
Yeah, give me a picture of that, and let's get some targeting solutions set up. I don't know if we want to destroy whatever the framework is or whatever's behind them, but let's load up the targeting computer with some fun stuff.
Can we assume that this transparent tubing is it like walkways between whatever these asteroids are?
Yeah.
Okay. So this whole thing is just a mishmash facility building something just off in the distance.
Yep.
Do I detect any shields on this facility?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way I can pinpoint the shield generators?
Not yet.
Okay.
But you're also starting to pick up some ships.
What are we seeing?
Yeah, I'm flagging every little red triangle that pops up.
What are we seeing?
There, considering how much difficulty you had getting here, you're not sure how this works. But there's an Imperial 1 parked off to the side as well.
Hey, if it fits, it fits. Or they built it in here. Who knows? All right. Quick question. I'm just gonna enter into the pilot space here. That Imperial 1 probably doesn't have a lot of maneuvering room, does it?
No.
And I bet if it got in a real hurry to go somewhere, it would be doing some interesting slingshot stuff in this mass of black holes.
Probably.
Let's come up with a way to try to make it. We'll be the Rancor bait. We'll see if we can't chase the Rancor into its own den. Let's see if we can't get this thing to follow us stupidly.
Okay.
But let's just think about that while we get some more information. What's up, Ted? I see you on the intercom.
All right, so
It's like a
maybe
Zoom
Ted's
call. There's a
sleeping,
raised
hoping-
hand.
Yeah, and hoping that this was just an analogy, but we're out in space, right? There's not a Rancor in space, right?
There are only a handful of species of Rancor that actually can handle living in space. They don't like fly through this type of thing. They're still ravenous.
John watched this bad thing with the thing.
Okay.
There are gigantic space-dwelling creatures that are more dangerous than Rancors, though.
Oh yeah, I
Well, I know
forgot
about the
completely about
moths.
them.
There's moths and things. I know about those. I was like, wait a minute, Rancor. That's a new one to me. So I have to do some research on that. Okay, we can carry on as you were.
You are.
Keep on rolling.
When
baby.
we are out of this mission, we gotta get a hammerhead, because that would make this so much easier. But planning,
We're barely able to get the ones we need. So let's. I mean, honestly, is anyone flying towards us? Have we been made yet? Are we getting painted?
Not yet.
Can I? Oh, wait a minute. We have multiple code cylinders. We have one from a lieutenant that we acquired during our first mission, and then the second one was from Colonel What's His Face that Ted turned into just a pile of boots.
All right, Scurvy, get on a way to spam the zone with some sort of false information. We'll try to get in close, and we're going to go on the opposite side. We're going to put this structure in between us and the Star Destroyer and see how close we can get. And the fighters are still inside the pocket aces. Ted, keep an eye out and try to do some tactical thinking. And Edna, once it's time to deploy those fighters with loaded for bear for blowing up whatever's inside of here, get ready to go. Fly casual, everyone.
Okay.
I'm going to upload the code cylinder from the higher ranking person, the colonel. And I'm going to have it kind of just like be like a personal sign off, personnel and equipment carrier, comms down due to black hole damage.
Okay. Now, were all the other ships following you as well?
Yep. Yeah, so we're a convoy. Let them know if the convoy's coming
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, so personnel and equipment convoy 4, and I will put brackets redacted projects.
Okay. All right. So what is the name of the ship that you're providing?
Oh, do something suitably, stupidly imperial. You know, like the
So not the Blues Clues.
tax collector. You know, like
I will call it the Imperative.
Okay.
That's what I am renaming the Manon calling for
All
this instance, the Imperative.
So you do get an audio signal. Cruiser Imperative, we do not have you on our schedule. Please hold position.
I will respond with a text, just response. What was the name of the? Oh, it was Gooberfish. Transporting Gooberfish. Do not stop us.
what?
That was the code name for the Emperor in that assassination mission we did.
Oh, right. But wait, was that an imperial designation or a rebel designation? I say after you press send.
I'm pretty sure that was
Pretty
what
sure
the
that was
rebels
Rebel.
got from the Empire.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's an imperial thing. And I put Gooberfish big bold letters.
There's about a 30-second delay. Proceed to docking.
Oh yeah! All right, all right.
We win.
Let's get those pilots ready. Let's fly nice, close in, and then we'll blow things up, and we will get chased out of here, and we'll cause a big ol' ruckus.
I feel like Scurvy is literally doing the robot in his little victory dance over there.
Oh, Scurvy is doing a full dance with BX just in the engine bay, just like we're doing a little pirate jig.
Awesome.
He's got his little astromech hands just being like beep beep beep.
Love it.
So, Ted, where are you sitting? Are you still up in the guns?
On his butt.
I'm in the rear gunner position, I believe UDEX said.
Unless you want to run some part of this mission.
The rear gunner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, because I'm not really a pilot. I don't think we want me flying.
Okay.
Well, we can move you to the forward guns.
I can move to forward guns on the ship that I'm on, but I don't think we want me piloting one of the fighters.
Yeah. Now I get to use my piloting skill for intership combat, so that's a plus 18 for the forward facing guns. So Ted's a great shot on there in case when the fighters show up. If they have things much heavier than a couple wings of TIE fighters, we might be in trouble.
Yes, the sharks.
No sharks yet, Nick.
Nope,
Yeah.
there's no
Yep.
yet.
There's a gooberfish.
Okay. So,
No Jello rocks either. I'm kind of more upset about the last Jello rocks.
all right, Edna, can I get a perception roll from you?
Oh, of course.
I don't know.
Because you're getting into like visual range of these things. I just want to give you an indication.
We're all looking at the scanners and whatnot. Edna's just out the window, just like
She's picking up her visual scanning. Come on.
Yeah, that's important.
It really is. What'd you get?
24.
24.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
So the sensors aren't really giving you a clear image because of some of the electrical interference. But beyond this mass of asteroids that are chained together, you see like a big metal structure behind it, but it's round.
Yeah.
It's just a framework, though. And on one side, there's like a big metal disc.
Crap.
Huh. Wonder what that is.
It's roughly the size of a small moon.
To be blown up.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
It's too big to be a space station.
Stupid camera.
John,
Yes.
I knew that this was going to happen, but how dare you?
Guess we got to come up with some new characters.
Sorry.
I guess we might have to come up with new characters depending on how this goes.
Let's see who survives.
It's
All right.
It's a thingy. Yes, Nick.
It is indeed a thingy.
All right. Well, looks like it's the exact right size to start blowing up. So let's go blow it up.
Okay.
Okay.
You said there's like a hole on one side.
Well, it's just the framework of whatever this is supposed to be. It doesn't have any like armor plating or anything.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
I think our best tactical bet is get close to the Star Destroyer and just, like, close range, effectively just stab it in the side as we're going past and just drop as much ordnance as we can to clear out the Star Destroyer. Is there only one destroyer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm only seeing one imp star, so that's actually not worth worrying about. I can outfly those guys. Now, what I'm worried about is how do we blow up something that's functionally just a big chunk of scaffolding? Let's get on the scanners and see what, like, maybe we should go after the tools rather than the job site here. What are there, like big sledges or like cool rail lines or weird crystal Weebelfetzers doing stuff in between these asteroids? Maybe that's what we should attack, to just like put the hurt on this thing, because we don't have anything that can blow up just raw Durasteel. Like, it needs to have some oomph.
Just a conveniently located self-destruct button.
I don't think there's any buttons installed in that thing. It's just a big circle, right, John?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
ball, but yeah.
We can like see through this thing.
Yeah.
Is it self-destruct button there yet?
What self-destruct button?
Everybody knows there's self-destruct.
At this point,
It's the last
I
thing
imagine
that's
that it's like that, the collapsible ball toy.
Yeah.
It's basically just that. It's just frame.
Yeah. So we actually like can't hurt it.
Except for the
If
disc
we-
and stuff connected to it. But yeah.
If we maybe not fully split our forces, but one of us at least keeps the destroyer and like busy, the other chunk of our fleet can just demolish the base. And if we get rid of that, then it's just a wire frame that we can take our time and maybe even repurpose the steel.
That's
Hey, melt it down, make it armor.
worth of steel. Yeah, I'm thinking they're actually using that to build something. Like, I can't imagine anyone building something that size and having it, first of all, how they're going to get out of here, or second of all, what they're doing with it. It just makes no sense to me. But we can slow them down by going after this current asteroid base. So earlier we got some targeting lines on it. So as soon as we get within boot knife distance, let's split out. Let's blow up the asteroid base. Let's snap some pics. Let's carve out a path past that imp star. But all we really need to do is show them our heels, and they won't be able to catch us, because I don't know how they're going to be able to fly out the same way we came in. And we mined the approach in, so we just deactivate the mine.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick scan, see if I can find the shield generators, make it a little easier to break apart this cluster.
Yeah, that's going to be the main thing. We can fly in there, and we'll take the Corvettes first to start turbo lasering some holes and things. And if that doesn't take down the shields, by that point we'll have deployed the fighters, and they'll be able to fly in, drop some protons, and then we'll draw the fire and let the fighters do the heavy lifting on the destruction of the asteroid base, because they're actually loaded for bear.
I'm trying to remember this mission. Was it a smash and grab or just scorched earth?
Scorched earth, but there's too much earth here. Like, Like we
just
can
couldn't
blow
remember
up
if,
a Star Destroyer, but if we crash the Star Destroyer into that big framework, it does nothing. It scuffs the paint. So
Yeah. I was mainly just thinking because I didn't remember what the parameters from the rebels, like if they wanted us to get something from here or just clear it.
Miss Violet gives us the bare minimum of instructions. A lot of it's left to ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
it
fair.
was to see if there was anything about Project Doomslayer here, which was connected
Oh,
to the
well,
world.
we've seen, so theoretically we can leave, but where's the fun in that?
That's what I'm saying. At the very least, Edna, while you're getting the fighters booted up, pull one of the A-Wings for a second and load it up with directions back to main base, as well as whatever scans we have, and give them the orders that if things get pear-shaped, they take a runner. Because the A-Wing can outrun anything.
Pretty much.
I'm also going to have us load a couple ion shots in our secondary torpedo tubes. The main gun is still going to be the heavy hitters, just so we can take out some shields beforehand. Or at least stun some of them.
Okay.
I also like to think that we're like charging weapons, loading barrels, and the imps at this base are like, wait a minute, what's happening? We were told to leave them alone.
I mean, this capacitor bank isn't going to load itself. All right. All right.
All right. So, what are you attacking first?
So the Madan calling is leading an attack vector towards the shield generator. We are going to be firing on it with full spread. I'm going to do a dorsal turn, let Ted get some shots off after I fire some protorps. The Pocket Aces is going to be flying in behind us and deploying. All of our scans should be loaded up on one of the A-Wings. We're going to split, and we're going to provide cover, and the corvettes are going to provide cover and take out ties while the fighters, particularly the B-Wing, go to work on this structure and just blow up anything that looks important. But because it's like this crazy networked structure, nested structure, that's fighter territory.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone can fly my Z95 too. Get out there. It's fun.
Kyle can handle it.
Kyle can handle it. I trust him.
His last name
I'm gonna
Qatar,
do-
by the way.
What?
What's up?
Kyle, is
sold-
his last name Qatarn, by the way?
We
No,
sold his
totally.
last name.
Kyle
It should be
Torley.
Qatarn.
He doesn't get a last name. He's just Kyle.
No, because if you give
Fair
him a
enough.
last name, then you start getting feelings for him, and then we'll feel bad when he gets dead.
No, it's Kyle.
No, you
Torley.
will. I won't, but you know.
I also
So
love
keep
John
saying his last
Steve.
name, and we keep interrupting it because we don't want to know his last name.
He's like, it's Kyle.
For the stupid John joke, his brother and sister-in-law crash landed on Endor with their kids.
La 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 la.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to do a sweep just to see if I can find shield generators and just highlight that for our fighters and bombers. Kyle,
Kyle
we're
from
counting.
accounting.
Oh,
Okay.
I love the accounting department.
All right. Give me some vectors, Scurvy.
All right. I'm gonna need
What's
you
your
to
vector, Victor?
We're looking at a 30 flat for trying to find shield generators.
Yeah, you've got several of them marked.
All
Sure.
right. I am sending all of those to our bombers and fighters.
Bomber. Yeah.
Bomber,
All right, let's
we
do
only have
it.
one B-wing.
We have one B-Wing, one X-Wing, two A-Wings. All right, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Accelerate to attack speed.
Give me an
Red
initiative
alert.
roll.
Initiative. Better pull up that stupid
alert.
CR90. Because I don't get to add my initiative to the initiative roll. Neither do they, though. Okay.
Do I
Stupid
roll for initiative?
capacitors,
I don't
Jim.
think so because I'm basically
You're on
part
the
of the
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
that's fine.
unfortunately, it looks like we might have gotten made because I only rolled a 5.
Total?
That's too bad. I rolled a 19.
I only have a +0 because the CR90 only has a +0. If you're using my score, it's 18. But
we had them like in hopefully a surprise because they weren't expecting us to just open fire.
yeah, but they're also pros. So
Yeah.
Sure.
So they figured out what you're up to. Unfortunately.
But what about gooberfish?
it got us in close. It got us to get the scans.
Yep. All right. So will an 18 hit your ship?
I don't think so.
18.
Yep,
That's like
stand
the worst
by.
roll we've had.
Sorry, I forgot how to read this. Yeah, 18
I
hits.
forgot how to read.
No, it's,
I was about to be
Yeah.
left to right, top to bottom.
John, just a reminder, I don't get to add anything to these stats. You have to use the book stats for a ship. If I was adding anything to it, but it's like it has a reflex of apparently +2. So it's 16 to hit.
All right.
Are we dead?
Hang on.
What is shooting us, by the way?
Nothing.
Does we-
Nothing at all. Nothing is shooting at us.
It's the 4 Star Destroyers that were actually above us that we just couldn't see. It just pointed down.
Did you just kill us?
I don't know.
What is
Somewhere.
what is shooting us?
Yeah, what is shooting at us?
Defense cannons.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well, that's fair.
Did they hit us?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Did they do more than 915 damage?
No, they only did 318.
Okay, well then we're in the fight.
that's still a ridiculous amount.
It's not
Wait, no.
great.
Shields and damage reduction.
I don't. I'm not. Although we are damage thresholded, so
There were a lot of 10s in there.
yeah.
Yeah, the moment we feel the boom from the cannon, I'm just like,
What did you say? How much did you say, John?
318.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Better send that message off. Scurvy needs you in the anywhere that's on fire. Edna, let Ace 2 know that it might be time to take a runner with scans.
Yep.
Mission continues.
All right.
Fly close. Ace 3, get some cover, please.
All right. So you're going in for a shot, correct?
Yes, I'm going to take out the shield generator with the big gun.
All right.
I have no idea how much the big gun does, but
What is it?
it's a completely like cobbled together linear accelerator that runs the entire length of the ship.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
railgun.
it's like 100 meters long, so I made a 100-meter railgun.
Okay.
It runs off of banks of capacitors and possibly occasionally causes like firearms to go off randomly when fired.
All right. So we're going to say that does 8d 10 times 5.
Sounds great. I probably hit because I rolled a 19 and
Yeah, you did.
I get to use mine, so that's like a 37 to hit. So 8d10 times 5?
Mhm.
Math. Okay.
I'm happy the scurvy's math has been spreading around.
Woof, that's a lot of tens.
It's always a good feeling, isn't it?
$580 damage.
And you were aiming at the shield generator, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have done some collateral damage.
You've done some significant collateral damage. You notice the base gets a little bit darker on one side.
Brilliant.
Oh, you just hit the whole generator.
Well,
So
the
one
generator-
side of the base is now Amish.
Is that a beard joke?
Might have been.
They're sitting there with like hydro spanners and like electric tools. Power goes out. They switch to a hand chisel.
All
Get this
right.
message to him. Slow down. You're talking too fast.
All right.
I'm gonna do my best to recover a little bit of shields, if not patch some holes in the wall that might have popped open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a
And,
mechanic.
Me and BX are gonna focus on patching up plating, anything that might have popped a hole into vacuum.
Can
We
you
don't
pop
need to
our
breathe.
can you pop our shields back up?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the other mechanic crew that we've tactically acquired to try and pull up some shields.
Oh, from the pirates last time. Right.
Yes, we made friends.
Okay.
Friends.
Ted, if you see anything worth shooting, and Edna, if you want to run those fighters. do
I
some
want to
stuff.
shoot. Do I have anything to shoot out the backside?
Yes. Yes, there are fighters coming your way now.
I
Oh,
want
boy.
to shoot them.
They came
I want
out of that Star Destroyer.
Yes, I will shoot them.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Make these scumbags Amish.
That is a very interesting thought.
All right, so 29.
29. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
All right. What is my attack roll on this?
Your damage is going to be 5d10 times 5.
5d10 times 5. All right, so I got 4, 10, 17, 26, 33,
That's a lot of TIE fighters.
33
Anyway.
times 5.
I don't like that.
165.
165. You obliterate that TIE fighter.
Goodbye. Do I do enough to do any damage to any of the other ties around it, or just that one?
Just that one this time.
All right. Can I take a second shot?
Yes.
All right.
I'd
I'd
like
like
a
to take a second
-5 on
shot.
this one, though.
I'm okay with that option.
You're just double tapping.
No.
So,
All right. So 25. So 20.
20? Yeah, that'll still hit.
All right. All right. So, all right, here we go. 10, 17, 18, 25.
I don't know who's got the bird in the distance, but it's hilarious.
It's the same exact attack, 33 times 5, so 165.
All right.
So if we just survive another 40 rounds with Ted killing 4 TIE fighters per turn.
It's a good
We got
thing,
hit.
Peter.
We got hit
Fine.
once and lost a third of our health.
We'll be fine.
Always double tap. Yes.
Always double tap.
John,
Yes.
I rolled a 33 to try and jury rig either our shields or plating back into place.
Okay. You gain 10 shield points.
Lovely. I also have fast repair, so it gets our ship gets a temp hit points equal to my mechanics check. Does that work with fast repair or no?
I'll allow it.
Because it would
Yeah.
get so we have an additional 33 hit points.
Woohoo.
Okay.
It's not going to do much, but
Will a 14 hit your ship?
No.
Hey, all right. So fighters are shooting at you, but missing.
So they're stormtroopers. Good to know. They're holding the pattern.
Exactly. Their helmets are just spray painted black.
No one will notice this.
Troopers in black armor. Keeping that idea for later.
no. Oh boy.
What's the matter, Sturdy?
I don't like that.
All right. So, back to base.
Is it only half the guns firing this time because half the base is experiencing
Yes.
power problems? Okay.
Right. And it's only the ones closest to you. So I'm presuming it 28 hits.
Oh yeah, definitely.
However, they've lost some power. So these, you know.
So they're not really shooting lasers at us. It's warm candle wax. They're just throwing it.
Well, you say that. If they do half as much damage, we're still gonna feel it. Oh, I guess we are taking damage thresholds, which would have counted. I just don't know.
Oh.
How much was that last hit?
A lot?
Jesus.
Oh, great. I don't like the sound of all that dice.
That's not me.
Oh, it's not?
That's
No,
me,
that's not
sorry.
me.
Oh,
No,
I thought that was John rolling more damage. I'm like, no.
No, that's
So did I. I
nice,
was
man.
like, well, this is gonna
Sorry.
hurt.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Here.
don't worry.
Oh, it's all good. It's panicking slightly.
Yeah, this one's only 195.
Okay.
Okay. Not as
Okay.
bad. It's not great. Because I blocked.
Yeah, I'm aware of how many
40.
you blocked.
Yeah, but yeah, we're still very low.
Minus 195. Okay.
No, I'm good.
Hang on one sec. I gotta check to see if that hit our damage threshold. I believe it did again. All right, we're at -2 on everything here, gang.
Oh.
All right. At the same time, you receive a signal. Stand down.
No.
But we're winning.
Edna, do you got anything for our fighters? I think it's time to tell them to maybe tell the A-Wings to run and the X-Wings and the B-Wings to start slashing and dashing.
Got it. Message conveyed.
All right. All right. And let's see here.
Can I send another message from Gooberfish to stop firing at us?
Sure. Does a 10 miss?
Yes.
Okay, good. The ties are still terrible shots.
That is good.
Do I get to shoot again yet?
Yes. What are you shooting at?
It is, well, what I assume I still have some ties behind me.
Yes.
Then I'm going to shoot one of the ties, or two of them if all possible.
Okay.
Shoot one of them into the other one.
He's done that.
Twice.
Oh, I did that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Here we go.
How does it
21, 29, 31, times 5. 155. Does that hurt him?
Yeah, that hurts him. That really hurts him.
Okay. Does it take out 1 or 2 or 3?
It takes
Or
out
3,
3.
maybe.
Just 3.
3.
Hey.
All right.
Ace in a day right there. That's 7 kills for you so far.
Yeah. All right. Now, if I go again, I'm down 5 for the shot and 2 for the
Yeah.
ship, correct?
Unfortunately, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're calling a -7. Still very doable with your skills, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try it real quick. We're going to try this. 30. So -7, 23.
That's still going to hit.
Nice.
And here we go. 8, 10, 120.
Yeah, that obliterates a few more.
A respectable amount of damage.
We shan't stand down. Suck
All
it,
right.
Empirely Galactics.
So
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to start finding us a path out of here over the more damaged side. And if there's another big old power relay or something, I'm going to press the big purple button at it.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, it just launches 4 proton torpedoes and a non-refundable packet.
Right. There is no return to sender on that one.
No, it also blows off a bulkhead each time.
It also
because
and it voids the
why not?
manufacturer's warranty of your ship.
Oh, God, the manufacturer, if they could see this thing, they'd have a heart attack.
I'm pretty sure even like having this thing in your cart when you're shopping online voids the warranty.
Yep.
Of everything
This
you own.
This is the equivalent of putting, I don't remember the model of the machine gun, but the gun in the Warthog. Is it like putting it on like a Subaru?
Yes.
Yes.
Or it's more like, yes. Yep.
It's
Like putting on a VW bug.
Yeah.
like, it's fine if we're like the bottom scraping along the road with this heavy cannon. So, real quick, John, I have something called skill script. While in combat, I can apply a bonus equal to 1/2 my class level to any single skill that requires a standard action. Must be trained in said skill. Can I use half my level and add it to my mechanic score to try and pull up some shields?
I don't see why not.
Lovely. Hell did
John,
I roll?
do I have a target for the purple button?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Here goes 1,000 credits, guys.
Do it.
37 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Or I guess 35. Yeah. And
I
then
need
it
a
does-
stationary targets, you know.
Okay. I will look up damage.
Okay.
It's proton torpedoes times 4, so math.
While the math is
Now,
happening.
As
Sorry.
he's shooting out of the front side of the ship, do I have anything out of the port side that I can take a look at to shoot my protonians at?
I mean, there's the Star Destroyer a little bit off in the distance. And there's some TIE fighters between you and it.
Oh darn!
I want to take a shot at the destroyer.
Okay. Go for it.
Hold on, I gotta get my app back open. Stupid phone. All right, 30.
30?
That's my third 19 in a row.
Wow. Yeah, you can hit that.
All right. What's my roll on damage for the protonians that I'm shooting at the destroyer?
You're using the other bulkhead. Okay, cool. 9d10 times 8.
9d10. Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
9d10 times 2 times, or 9d10 times 2 times 4. So 8. I got 272 on that roll.
Okay.
The
wait.
brain.
So,
Okay,
wait.
so, hold on. We're gonna do this one.
Right?
What's
So
that?
I hit the button. That shoots all 4.
Yeah, we've got the one. We got one at the back and one at the front.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah. And so each one of them fires 4 protonians.
Okay.
They are used for the battle, though. That's it.
All right. And yeah, they're done.
Got to reload it from outside.
So what'd you
So
get?
9d10 is what you said, correct?
Yeah, 9d10 times 8. I got 272 damage.
272
Mhm.
to the base. All right. So these asteroids are all connected, but there's one large one in the middle. And for just a couple seconds, you're lined up perfectly with that middle one. You hit the button, the torpedoes go, they connect with this thing, and it just shatters in an explosion of rock and metal. And you see people getting sucked into the void, just flailing and spinning. You know, energy crackling as like conduits are severed and gas is igniting. It's kind of beautiful in a weird, horrific sort of way.
Hey, that's all we had to do. We can leave. By the way, 38 for repairing the shields.
All right. Yeah, you get 10 more back.
And that also gives the jury rig 38 temp hit points back, correct?
Okay. We are running now, by the way, because we can
Yeah,
survive.
Hold on. Would you like to know what damage we did to the Star Destroyer first?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's see if we crippled it.
416.
Ah,
416.
good God.
That's a hot roll.
That was a. You were. How many of those were 10s?
Couple.
None. A couple of them were 9s though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
had
rolled a bunch of, like,
3 or 4
threes.
9s.
Okay. Well, they're annoyed now.
And now we
Ave Maria. Ave Maria, please.
Oh, Nick, I love you.
Oh,
because of my recent things I watched.
that is so.
How do I order a diabolical railgun turning most physical matter into sweet, superfine stardust? Amazon?
Timu.
This one's custom.
Yeah, you have to find an artisan somewhere to make it for you.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to get that from Wish.
How much damage did you do? 500-ish? 400-ish?
416.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that stings it.
Yeah.
It depends on what you were searching for on Wish. You might actually get what you wanted.
True.
Or you might get like a scale model, like it's what you're asking for, but it's like 4 inches long or something. It's like,
I got a railgun for a keychain.
It's actually a pencil sharpener.
as soon as Udic says, "Let's get out of here," I'm hitting the return to sender button. That gives all of us the get out. Get out now.
There's no hyperspacing out of here. We're gonna get chased through the maelstrom here. So.
Oh yeah, but at least we have our fancy little present on the way out.
Yeah.
We
By
can
the
find
way,
a way to nudge the Star Destroyer in honestly any direction.
I am rolling absolute trash tonight.
Good.
oh no,
Thank you.
we are at
need that.
14 to hit right now.
We live longer when you roll like trash.
We might not live that much longer either way. Our current hit point count is 488, including the whole shebang. So this thing is on fire.
That is literally one good shot, and we're done. Oh, I couldn't even hear that.
Don't
Fun
get us
ensues.
copyright strikes, Tim. Come on. We're
Hey,
starting off
I
as
kept less than 10 seconds, baby.
All right.
Booyah.
That's a myth. Any amount of time, people have been copyright struck for a second, but we were all talking over it. So if YouTube can pick that up, that's their own thing.
So
Look,
next
okay,
rock,
rookie mistake right there, Nick or Ben. You don't challenge them out loud.
all right.
I don't know if I should be offended by that.
I've got a jar of dirt. Anyway,
Kathleen also has
I got a jar of dirt.
I just
All right, John, what's up?
okay, so you're going to make a run for it, yes?
Yeah, I feel like we've done all the good we can here. Feel very good about the mission.
Okay. So the Star Destroyer is moving to follow you now.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna, if there's any way I can pump some power to engines and rear deflectors.
Engines preferably, because we actually are slower now because we took too much damage.
All right.
Can we get out and push?
Might help.
Oh,
Me and good old Farmer Ted have jetpacks. We'll just sit there.
Now I can think of as Han and Luke. Would it help if I get out and push?
We actually are not slower.
Hmm.
Yep, we are still good.
okay. Out of curiosity, do you have the strength of your ship handy?
Yeah. One moment, please. We're gonna get tracted though, because you know. The strength of the ship is 66.
Strength of the ship is that's the modifier.
No, it's just 66. The modifier would be. I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's that going to be? 56 divided by 2, 27, 28,
All right.
plus 28.
Yeah. This thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it wants a tractor beam us, it will.
Right.
But I'm flying very fast. And
Yes.
remember the geometry.
Yes. So
Simple geometry.
you do have a moment where it almost gets you.
20, plus 28, actually. Math.
Plus 28. Where did you find that?
I'm on the fandom wiki, and it's got the strength score, and then I proceeded to do a bunch of math.
Oh, okay.
The strength score of 66 minus 10 puts it at what the 0 is, because 10 is 0.
Oh, okay.
And then, so that's 56 divided by 2 is 28.
Okay. Thank you.
I've rarely used numbers that high in D&D before, because that's,
Yeah.
Tiamat's granddad.
Yeah, this would have been 46. Yeah. But somehow they managed to miss. They catch debris instead.
Oh,
That
good.
makes sense. We're mostly debris at this point. they get a good
managed to
chunk of
catch
us
up.
and it just rips off like, oh shit. That was supposed to stay on, you guys. I need that.
We lost the hubcap.
The primary panel just flew off your ship. Yeah.
Hey, that's mine.
All right. No, I want to go listen to Ave Maria. Anyway. Thanks, Nick. All right. So you are making for the exit.
Yes. Manon calling to Pocket Aces. Please disarm the birthday present until you pass clear, and send your fighters free and clear. We'll reform later. Everybody out of here. Bug out.
Okay. It's kind of hard to get a read on how many of them are actually following you because of all the debris you've scattered. But hopefully some of them are.
Hopefully.
At least the A-wings, those are expensive.
I don't know, B-Wings. B-Wings are expensive too. All right. Gonna need a pilot check to get out.
All right, here goes. How many force usages do I have? Half level.
Force points you have, it's equals your level, I think, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
You can only use one per roll though.
yeah. And it's just a 1d6, which is that, but you also have a destiny point that you can use, so you can technically do a 2d6.
Okay, how's the destiny point work?
Oh, destiny points. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Roll a 2, so I'm going to take it. But let's. So we're currently sitting at a 24 with a force point. If I can flip a destiny point, we'll get there.
I think a destiny point gives you
You can flip.
options, if I remember. I don't. Hang on.
I think the last time I used a destiny point was basically like a giant magic eraser that wiped out and let me
Okay.
redo my roll.
Spending a destiny point, you can automatically score a critical hit, cause an attack made against you to miss, act out a turn.
Yeah, and you have those that many per level. I'm gonna. I guess we just have to live another turn because I can't spend anymore. So I got a 24 to fly out of here because
What was
someone
that?
stole my middle last engine.
Well, with the destiny point, you could effectively just force a crit on your pilot check.
You could.
Is
Yeah,
that correct? Or yeah.
yeah.
So instead of a 2, you get a nat 20
That's
plus
what I
all the
heard.
rolls.
All right, well, let's move that dice one face over, and that is a 42.
Would you look at that, a nat 20? Yay!
Yay! Wow!
Oh,
Amazing!
And the crowd goes mild.
I don't know. We have.
That multiple times this weekend. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's for skill checks.
GM Fiat.
Yeah, okay. Am I allowed to do it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then 42 to get out of here.
All right. So you very clearly thread the space in between the gravity wells, get past your sensor buoy. You do have some of your friends following you. Some of them look a little banged up. Understandably.
Oh, once our last ship passes our own sensors that we've been replacing the Imperial ones with, I'm just going to have our sensors just go in random directions.
Okay.
Because if they're following the same things, just to make them go, oh, maybe this way.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's cocked. Huh. All right. So the Pocket Aces isn't doing so good.
Neither are we.
Because it got a little bit closer to the Star Destroyer than you did.
Ooh. Is it still flying?
Not very well, no. Like, it's lost engines.
Is it at least ahead of the Star Destroyer?
Yes.
Can
How
I shoot
far
at the
ahead?
Star Destroyer to help give Pocket Aces a little comfort?
I think what's happening is either we sacrifice ourselves and the Pocket Aces, or we sacrifice the Pocket Aces.
Bye-bye, Pocket Aces.
I'll
Bye,
send out.
Kyle. It was nice knowing you.
Is Kyle on the other ship?
No,
Yeah,
Kyle's
Kyle's
on
on-
the ship.
What?
I thought he was on the Pocket Aces.
How did he get out? He's not allowed on the same ship as us.
Can we shuttle him back to the Pocket Aces?
Kyle, go back and bring those guys over here.
Oh,
We're giving you
when does-
this clearly doable mission, Kyle. Get in a shuttle, go grab our guys, and come back. We
When did
promise
Star
you'll
Wars
make it
say-
back.
Just say, when did Star Wars get a transporter?
No. Do they have enough juice to pop out their escape pods that we can grab with our tractor beam?
Are they in the middle of a black hole? Is the question.
they
Or
can
we
pop them
past
out.
that?
It's, theoretically they can pop them out and you can grab them. It'll slow you down a little bit.
I mean, either way, let's try it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'd say they pop escape pods as the Star Destroyer is going over our surprise.
If we can
Yeah,
make
that's
it. I mean, I think it's all
Yeah.
in a way right here. I don't think we're going to have any fun surprises quite yet, but I think one more good piloting check and maybe some heroic piloting from the fighters, and we might be able to make something happen here.
Okay.
So we'll do a Mark Sebel closure around them, spin around, and grab the escape pods right as they launch with our tractor beam, so it's really fast. So Scurvy and Ted, you're on that, and then Edna, give the command to our fighters to swoop around and then follow us, and we'll try to
All right.
cover our escape and make sure that we have as few people as possible get lost.
Okay.
Because otherwise we have to go rescue them. And yeah, what's up?
The second Kyle's from janitorial, by the way. It sounds like we have two Kyles now.
Oh, okay.
Kyle from accounting, Kyle from janitorial. His job is kind of crappy anyway, so if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies, he dies. Did
All
they say
right.
stand down in a British accent?
They may have.
All right, let's try the Mark Sebel closure prisoner rescue. Otherwise, we all get to do our own prisoner self-rescue.
I do love that our dear Casey, even though he can't be here in person, is still here in spirit. It's like we can still hear his voice.
He wants us to rescue him because his lizard lair is on the Pocket Aces.
Zap's just in like a heated tank, just like, don't kill me.
He's,
Don't kill me.
he's been stuck as an NPC for too long.
I don't even know these guys.
I think he's also wondering if he's just going to be in charge of the next crew because he's 5 levels ahead of them.
He's gonna wake up and be like, "What the crap? Who are you?"
Zap's going to be a coffee table like somebody else.
Oh. All right.
Aw.
So
We're all gonna die next campaign. We're just Zap's kids.
He died. Kyle from Janitorial died how he lived in deep. Well, never mind.
That's actually what Zap is doing. He's incubating eggs. We're all just gonna be his.
I know way too much about Trandoshan breeding habits for this to be comfortable. Anyway,
Ew.
Jeez.
Why do you know those things?
because there's only one survivor from each clutch, they fight each other to the death, still in the nest. And then
That
they
would be a really fun one shot.
eat their siblings. It would be. That's a good idea.
We're all just level 1 Trandoshans, no class, no nothing. Just here's a knife, kid.
Beating crap on
Yep.
each other.
All right. So you're flying back to pick these guys up. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, we're gonna flip a 180. We're gonna zoom in real close around the pocket aces. Their escape pods are gonna go right into our tractor beams. Ted's in charge of catching that. Scurvy's on emergency repairs. Edna's giving us some covering fire from the fighters.
Okay.
And then they're all
Can we-
gonna have to get out on their own volition. However, Ace 2, the one with the plans, the A-Wing,
Yeah.
not part of this.
Nope.
Run ahead.
Yep. If we can do kind of like an ion torpedo bombardment, just trying to stun the Star Destroyer as best we can, even if it just knocks out the tractor.
I mean,
Just as we're doing that loop-de-loop, just boop, 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 and then just keep on going, hits or not.
Ted hit it right on the chin with our biggest weapon, which I do not have any more charges for, and it bruised it, but didn't kill it.
Those are the things I'm gonna be rolling for.
Yep. That's what you're gonna be rolling with.
Okay.
All right. So
So when it comes to tractor cannon
mhm.
or tractor beam,
Yeah.
what do we need to roll for that? Is that just a 2-hit or
Yeah.
okay? It's not like a use computer or like a mechanics
No.
thing.
No, it's just an attack roll with the tractor beam, basically.
But that's Ted's on that. You need to keep
Yeah.
repairing our ship.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Gonna give you a bonus mechanics check in here because you've had some time to.
So I'm working the tractor beam.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
because you are also the best shot.
I just thought that's what I heard, and I just wanted. I'm like, man, I should double check that. That's what I'm hearing. So
John,
I was
the-
making
the
sure that I
bonus
wasn't like
mechanic check was
shooting the
29.
tractor
Yeah.
beam machine.
29. Yep. So you get instead of a base 10, use base 5 for your repairs. So you regain
Okay, so
5
that's-
skill points, and then whatever your
We still have. Do we still have that 38 temp hit points or no? Did that go away?
Yeah, we haven't lost the second round.
Okay, so we still have the 38 temp, plus
So
10
we-
shield, plus 5 shield.
Okay.
And I rolled a math 32.
32.
Yeah, 32 for the next one.
Okay.
So
All right.
Heals us 10 more, but
Yeah.
we're still at the same. And what's our shields? Oh, is that that's shields, not hit points?
yeah, shield is now at plus 25.
Yep.
Still not a lot, but it's something.
Yep. I got us here.
Can I-
I'll get our sum.
Can I task BX with trying to boost our speed a little bit more?
You can try. Yeah.
More
Yeah,
speed.
I trust this astromech more than the meat bags that are currently with us.
Rude.
Yeah,
But accurate.
correct. Yeah.
All right, BX, pump as much fuel into this line as you can. Get
Mhm.
us kicking the moment we grab these people.
Yep.
It's gonna be a tough shot, Ted.
No pressure.
None whatsoever.
Technically speaking, you have a destiny point that you can just say is a crit.
Oh, I've already thought about that because if I don't roll a good roll, we're getting a destiny on this sucker.
It's like, oh, would you look at that?
You might have to make like
Ta-da!
4 attacks in quick succession, though. Well, let's see what we got.
All right, rolling for the 26.
26? Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So I can save my. All right, what do I roll for this? Do I roll an attack roll or anything after that, or was that the roll?
Um,
I don't have
That
to roll
was-
anything else, right?
no, you're not doing
Okay.
damage.
I didn't
You're-
think so. So I was just
You're
double
just trying to
checking.
pull these guys in.
Rolling damage on that would probably be a bad idea.
Rolling. Ah, just rolling.
Oh,
Armor
Now you
Ted,
know we'll be loving this stuff right here.
the controls for the tractor beam specifically for Ted were changed into what looks like a fishing rod. So like aiming, you gotta like swing the stick, and you're like, all right, come on, let's go.
Everything's got a fishing minigame.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
mm-hmm. All right. So Edna, what are you doing with those A-wings?
They're shooting at things.
All right. What are they aiming at?
The things.
Are there TIE fighters coming up behind us, or
Whatever it is that's behind us. I don't.
There are TIE fighters, but also there's the Star Destroyer.
What?
Which one's in front?
Huh?
Which
Which
one's
what?
in front?
Well, the TIE fighters are a little bit ahead.
Yeah, let's go for the TIE fighters.
Okay.
I should be looking at this instead of messaging things.
Oh god, we're all gonna die. Yeah. Well.
Ooh, laser cannons.
Hmm.
I think we'd have to rename them though, Nick. I think we'd have to call him Jedi Master Durf Rusted.
Cannot use spread. That is the banned F word on the FFS podcast.
Unless Andrew
Because
J.
in the-
Spooner wants
in-
to come back in.
In the words of Andrew J. Spooner, stupid name. So,
Oh,
Okay, yes. I want to shoot at the TIE fighters
okay,
with my laser cannon.
go for it.
And that is. What is my-
Is there a gray box with different weapons in it?
Attack +7,
Yep.
+2 auto fire.
Mhm. Hmm.
Does a 17 hit?
It does actually.
Oh, thank goodness.
For some reason, the reflex defense on a TIE fighter is only
Good
15.
Lord. Okay.
Huh.
5d10 times.
Do you have enough D10s over there?
I have enough d10s. I didn't get them out, but I have them.
Okay. I have all of mine, and I've had to roll some of them twice. All right. So the A-wings are coming up behind, just clearing out TIE fighters. All right. Yep. All right.
64.
64. Yeah, they are blowing holes in these little TIE fighters. Oh, I should grab the others.
all right, let's put the pedal to the metal. BX, clamp that down with your body if you need it. Let's go.
So which is higher, your ship's strength or dexterity?
Strength by a lot.
Okay. Can you give me a D20 roll plus your base attack plus your strength modifier?
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. So the strength modifier is 28.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, and we are at a -2.
Okay.
And the other, so that's a 16 plus a 28. And what was the other thing you needed?
Your base attack bonus.
My base attack bonus.
No, the ship's base attack. Sorry.
Ship's base attack bonus. No worries. One moment, please.
Yep,
Not
no
enough tabs. Math. The BAB for this bad boy is 2. So that perfectly cancels that out. So 46. 46.
As you go to hit the pedal to the metal, you don't go anywhere.
Say what?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Scurvy.
Yep.
You need to go outside. You need to load the rear proton messer-upper. You need to carry these proton torpedoes outside. Ted, you and I need to rewire this thing so we can run it manually off a battery. Edna, you need to tell the fighters to run and get everyone to safety and act like we're surrendering. We need to target their tractor emitter once Scurvy loads the proton torpedo. Ready, break.
While that's happening, as I'm listening to Udex go over the whole plan, I'm immediately just like, BX, you help Udex and Ted. You meatbags, you're coming with me. We're loading the guns.
Okay.
Suit up. We're going outside.
All right, Ted, I'm going to need you to come up with a manual aiming solution for this thing that will yeet these proton torpedoes right into the tractor emitter. Edna, I need you to feather the engines like they're going a little bit funky, like we're trying to surrender, but the engines aren't turning off. Time to start wiring.
I think I already have a solution to the manual firing.
No, I mean,
I've got a tactical solution.
A tactical solution? You is a great solution. However, I worry because firing, you only have 2 arms.
No, I can basically stand on the gun and transmit my visual signal.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then so Scurvy, you're in charge of that. Ted, you and I will just make it. We're going to put off a very convincing act of us basically surrendering. We'll blow out the front windows of the bridge. We'll move to the command bridge. We'll make it look like we've been shot and we're being captured. Ready? Let's go.
What he said.
We're all gonna die today. All right,
we're not going to die. We're going to kill a Star Destroyer.
I am turning off the gravity in the corridor in which we are dragging these torpedoes out of. That way we're not actually lifting anything heavy. Mag boots are on. The meat bag's got the mag boots. We're dragging this stuff out.
Okay.
We're going out the back door.
Okay.
I am so terrified we're gonna die.
So, while you guys are doing all this, one overzealous TIE pilot makes a small strafing run.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
How much?
52.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
we're
okay.
fine. Shields are nearly down.
Can I just shoot the wrist rockets of,
Yeah, can I square up with the?
You're both your arms are busy.
I'm busy.
You're busy.
Hey, with my arms raised like this, I can move one wrist to let a rocket go.
You're like, no.
Just got to lean forward, get the rocket off the back. There we go.
Okay. So Scurvy is loading them.
My war machine gun, but that's not going to work.
And then Ted and I are going to, I guess, be ready to get going once we, and we're faking it. We're making it look like we're getting blown out. We're switching to the battle bridge. And then once Scurvy has the shot lined up, we're going to be able to pump the engines. So we need to rapidly repair those engines.
Okay. So while you guys are doing this, you are being pulled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have BX going with you two to try and pump the engines a bit. Just any kind of help we can get.
So Scurvy, you're inside the ship, right?
I'm manually loading the cannon. Yes, me and the 3 meat bags that we stole from the pirates. We are carrying.
Should I go with BX to
fix
the engines?
Yeah.
Go with BX to fix the engines.
Because I've got mechanics boost, so.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So Scurvy, as you're out there,
hi.
You're looking up a little bit, and you see the Star Destroyer just consuming the entire overhead view as you're getting pulled in towards its cargo bay.
That's fine. We can blow a hole right through it.
Yeah, good luck. Dodge this, you casual.
Literally, just we are barrel stuffing the Star Destroyer right now. We are taking a full shotgun and putting it right up their nose, just being like, "Can you dodge?"
Can you dodge this? Enjoy the curb stomp.
If
Yeah.
you can dodge a wrench.
Oh my god. Yeah, once I get these things loaded, I mean, do we even need to aim if we're this close?
That's up to you. You are the entire weapon system at this point. I know you're filling out your entire life's purpose.
I'm gonna quickly calm in as we're loading it. I'm just like, once we are loaded, hit the forward stabilizer and point our nose down. That way the back end of the cannon goes up into the ship. We don't have to aim, we just have to fire.
Copy.
Because we're still getting pulled in, but if we get pulled in on an angle, that cannon's going straight up their nose.
I mean, you're still going to have to roll for it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm hoping
Okay.
it'll be lit.
All right. Team repair, you got your stuff in order here. I'm lining up our shot in the controls. Edna's helping. We got this.
I have opened up the panel next to the railgun, and I'm just
It's 4 proton torpedo tubes nestled between the engines.
Oh yeah,
They're hidden behind a thing that looks like a Mylar happy birthday balloon. It says happy birthday in Arabesh. And I just used that to cover it up so it was protected from the elements. It's torn open because we fired it already.
yeah. I've pulled open the panel and I've rearranged the wires, and I have 2 exposed wires in my hands that once they fire off. So I'm waiting for the lineup.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Do the thing. All right.
There we go.
Okay. Nose
Do I have to-
dive. Okay. My piloting check to point us in the right direction, help out scurvy, as well as maybe protect some of us from the blast of a point-blank quad proton torpedo launch is 32 minus math. 32 with a -2. Yes.
Let's see. Can you still move while in a tractor beam? It's a wiggle.
It's a wiggle. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's a slight wiggle, if I can just rock it nose up and then nose down, that's enough to go poof.
All right. What'd you get?
I got 32 to fling it.
All right. Scurvy, we need an attack roll.
Can I just take the destiny point for the crit to get us out of here? That's a GM question. What's
That was
up?
a crit attack.
I'm curious what you rolled, though.
Oh, I didn't even roll. I'm gonna take the crit. I rolled a 7. I'm taking the crit. I'm just doing it.
All right. All right.
I'll waste the destiny point because I think we only get one of those per level.
That's
We don't get
correct.
another until we get a yeah.
You don't actually regain them. You just earn
Oh.
1 per level. Yeah. So they're not candy.
Yeah, I don't think you get to stockpile them. You just get one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
you
force
have
points we have. Force points are total of level. Destiny points is you have 1.
no. You have
Use it.
total. You have total of level destiny points, but you use it and it's gone forever. The force, I think, is long rest.
Anyway, I'm gonna need a damage roll.
Oh, what's the damage for this thing?
9d10 times 8.
It's still possible to get all ones.
Not on this
Is
one.
this does this thing have a malice for its deliciously unarmored underbelly that we're aiming right inside of? There's just doors open. There's stormtroopers with guns ready. As all of a sudden, Scurvy waves, points, and clicks.
Literally, it's just me in the back. It's It's the scene from Lilo and Stitch where, like, he's rolling over. He's like, bye-bye.
Oh, force points you also gain per level.
Yeah. So that's, you said times 8.
Mhm.
That is a crisp and even 600.
600.
I rolled 75.
Okay. All right.
And now, Edna, if you wouldn't mind flying us out of here.
I don't mean to alarm you, but it still has over half its hit points.
No, I believe you. I bet it has
All
fewer
we
than
need
half
is-
of its tractor beams, though.
All we need is to cripple it and make sure it can't pull us back.
Yeah, so you definitely shut off the tractor beam without that button.
All right, let's get out of here.
Fail. I'm just on the comms. Go, 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 go.
All right.
Is all of your paint getting burnt off? Probably. Just like
He's out there like,
just
that stainless
his nose is
steel
like drooping.
There's
got
no paint. It's all carbon. It's all like stainless steel, but it's covered in like black ash at this point. Just carbon scoring. It's bad. I will say, for the thematics, the parachute pants didn't make it.
Oh no!
The explosion blew my pants off.
there goes our pants money.
What
Oh
about
god, how much money did we lose?
Why were you carrying the pants money?
Because I had the pants.
Because the droid's the one who wears the pants.
All
Well,
right.
I guess we lost all of our money. Can't replace that blockade runner.
No, we took the money out of the pants. Don't worry.
So we are going to need another pilot check to get out of that gravity well.
All right, here goes. Edna, can you assist? Since
Yeah.
what does that give me? +2?
Yep.
Take it. So 28 +2 -2. Spend another force. 30.
30? All right. You are struggling to
Good
get
number.
out, but you just managed to get out of there.
I figured I needed to be hitting the 30s, and 30s are not easy to hit. I need a 12 up to hit a 30. So,
I mean, the next notch up from that is 35, and that's just mean.
sure is. But we are doing absolutely heroic things as a Star Destroyer proceeds to be bent and on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking out the back, and Scurvy just like looking, you see this thing cracking in half in space with the shattered asteroid base behind it, and whatever that moon-sized framework was just hanging off in the distance.
There's a second where I have to like scrub the carbon dust off of my eyes.
With little wiper blades.
See, right now
Yeah.
you have like Bender on the outside of the Planet Express ship.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. You might be slightly welded to the ship at this point, but that's okay, right?
You can fix it.
Oh, what happened to the 3 mechanics that were with me?
Bye bye.
They don't have
Have I lost? Have I lost my mechanical team?
Yes, they are gone. You were able to magnetize to the ship. They got made part of the ship as the ship took off.
Well, we probably lost more than a handful of fighters today, but I do believe if I had to paint a bunch of stuff on the side of our ship, first of all, Ted, how many TIE fighters did you blow up? Is that a dozen?
Pretty,
Yeah.
yeah.
13.
I'll say 13.
13. Lucky 13.
Baker dozen.
Wile E. Coyote type painting on the back where the mechanics should have been.
Yeah, there are 3 just silhouettes just on the back of the ship.
Edna's table of telling the starfighters what to do with the big glass wall with the lines that you paint on it with a marker. That got at least 4 or 5 kills on it, maybe more. And this capacitor that did mess with our initiative, but also did kill a starbase, gets a little dangle, gets a little charm. Just gonna weld a little charm onto it.
Okay.
And just a keychain on the lever.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And you will find your way back to the regular Kessel Run
Yay.
with relative ease because that beacon was still out there unless you moved it.
We're
We
not
didn't move
dead.
it, but we are going to blow up another one. We're going to blow all the rest of them up on the way out.
Okay.
Beacon.
All right.
Yeah. Nice and casual. We're back in
Yeah.
the regular run. Nothing happened. We just emanate from the cloud. Just like, yep,
We just kind of
we were here the
come out
whole time.
just.
Oh, there.
Oh. Ted.
Ted just vanishing.
Ted.
Rim.
No,
Okay.
he's gone again. No, he's back again.
All right.
He's in.
I'm having camera issues apparently.
This whole
There it
ship
is.
is basically held together with duct tape at this point. So let's
Yeah.
hole up somewhere and send our information to Pivot, and then we can.
Yeah,
Rolls of duct tape do I have?
Not enough.
I have 3 rolls of duct tape left. I can put the ship back together.
We're gonna stop at the space lows and get some more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Space O'Reilly's.
Oh, O'Reilly's spaceship parts.
Tim,
Yes.
No, it's O Spacies.
at the same time.
What?
My head.
What you gonna do?
Anyway, that's what it was called. All right.
What was what called?
Nothing.
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 Absolutely nothing.
Nobody.
All right, so
read?
we done for this week?
Yeah, I think that's enough trauma for this week.
All right.
Yay, we lived.
We lived. We survived yet another mass rolling of the dices.
Yep.
The
More
dices.
than we can say for all those top fighters.
I will like to add that Scurvy returns to the inside of the ship through a
Oh,
hole
yeah.
in the wall and just
That he then
Yeah.
takes up behind him.
I require an oil bath. I have carbon and people on me.
Sure do.
I was gonna say, what's the droid version of Becta?
Welding.
Oh, did I take any damage from that?
You'll be
What's
healed by
this
next
thing
session.
called?
It'll be fine.
Shield.
I know I have like a mini shield generator. I just didn't know if I got whomped as well.
I mean, I could roll that up if you really want me to.
No,
we're good.
no, we're good. No, okay. So, goodbye, everybody. This was a wonderful day. Great game. Thanks,
You're the one who
John.
asked for it.
I have made a terrible mistake. Next time we play, John's gonna be like, by the way, subtract 35 health.
Being friends with John was probably your first mistake.
All
I
right.
say that lovingly as your wife
Let's see. What's that
of
thing's
nearly a
perception score?
decade.
Yeah.
Are you?
All right, guys.
Excuse you, sir.
I do love the menacing glow on John every time he goes to like look up something dangerous. Just
Color
the
on.
blue.
Uh-huh.
Change the color on it. Make you.
Well, I know you guys talked about this in the beginning, but just real quick, I just want to say thank you again to our show partners. These are the guys that help us put our show on each and every week. We talked about them in the earlier, and make sure they're all the links and stuff down below. Also, going to start being added this week back in. We've got new podcast merch. Please go check it out. The link is right there. I'll make sure that is in the show notes down below, where you guys can get super cool new hoodies like this one right here. There's hats, shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, stickers, phone cases, yada, and a little bit of the yada yada. So check it out. You guys might enjoy running around with some of our merch because, hey, if you buy the merch, you support us, you support the show, and we get to
The yada
keep-
yada
keep-
cost.
not as much as the yada yada. So yeah, we'll be
Oh.
fine. So and I know you guys talked about this. I heard it while you were trying to stall potentially for me. But yeah, just as a note, James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, and the voice of so many things from my childhood. Amazing actor, both screen and stage, passed away at the ripe young age of 93. Can't say enough good things about this man. All the stories I've read about him, just an amazing man. And it amazes me for as beautiful as his voice was, you guys realize that he had a massive stuttering problem when he was young, could barely speak. And he has just one of the most beautiful, most eloquent voices you have ever heard. And that came from a man who could barely utter a sentence because his stuttering was so magnificently bad. Anyway.
Is a Michigan native and a U of M alumni.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So, yeah. Rest in peace, James. Thank you for all your contributions, not just to the world of science fiction, but to the world of art. You were. May the force be with you. Yeah. Now, this week, this past Friday, we released our interview with Dee Wallace. Now, we entitled the episode "There's Something About Marys," because Dee Wallace has played a Mary in at least 7 different movies, including E.T. The mom in E.T. was named Mary, but she was also the mom in Cujo. She's always like a mom figure. She's just a wonderful person. When you talk to her and you listen to the episode, you'll see why she's always a mom. She's just very momish, very mom-like. But an amazing person. We talk a lot about her social media getting hacked, getting her Facebook page was taken away from her by hackers, and Facebook Meta is doing exactly this much to help her get it back. So we do have a hashtag on that. It's very simple. Just hashtag Dee Wallace Facebook. We're trying to get Meta's attention to help her get her Facebook back. So the woman who has a helping podcast to help people get through their traumas, their problems, their trials in life, and every Sunday she has a radio show. Rather, her page probably isn't best suited for the porn that the hackers are displaying on it. So, yeah. But yeah,
that doesn't help with the trauma.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
And then this coming Friday, we have ourselves and the fine folks from the Three Geeks podcast, along with the PVD cast, will be down in Monroe, Michigan for the Monroe Pop. Used to be Pop Fest. I'm sorry, it has now gone back to the name Monroe Comic Con. And so we're very excited to be there. We'll be working in the panel room. A lot of really big stars will be there. And we talked to one of them that will be there. And I say we, by I mean Kathleen and Jason from the Three Geeks podcast sat down to talk with Jordan T. Fight. He is the Gold Ranger from Power Rangers, Dino Fury, and Cosmic Fury. Now, he will be in person at the Monroe Comic Con. The Power Rangers booths always have the biggest lines.
They really do.
It's ridiculous. And it doesn't matter if you've been in one episode of Power Rangers, you will have a line out the door. But yeah,
that's fun.
Seems like a really nice kid. I didn't get a chance to talk to him this time around, but
so sweet.
Yeah,
so sweet. Jason and I had an absolute blast, completely running the show our way and ignoring Tim's rules, because that's what happens when the Kathleen is the cat. And look, see,
he keeps pushing things and breaking them.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love it. I keep getting stressed out.
You didn't even do anything. You're just sitting there crocheting, right?
Yes, crocheting.
Here, I didn't even bump anything on my desk, and it was just like, we are done with you.
Yep. You are no longer the captain of the FSF podcast.
Right?
The ghosts are.
Yeah. I mean,
I am the captain now. Look at me.
I also am having camera troubles, but I managed to fix it by jamming a pen under the USB port for my camera. Because that was the issue. It's the plug, so I've squished something under it, so it's like that. So it's lined up.
Classic scurvy.
Yep.
Well, yeah, this has been a problem before, but typically I have it stationed and I have a little bit of time to mess around with it, figure out where it needs to be, right? Today I was pretty much sliding in Tokyo Drift style, plug it in, and get online. So I didn't have time to
all right.
things. But,
he started it.
So
I'm pointing at Sam, but I'm not.
No, you won't get us next time. We're actually never playing again. We did the coolest thing possible. I think we're done. Okay.
I will let you guys decide that.
No, we're going to keep playing.
All right. We seem to be falling apart here.
Yes,
He's a king.
there's a cat. Hello,
Because he
cat.
brought Vader in, and now the computers decided to glitch. I think we need to say goodnight.
Say goodnight, everybody. That's
Good night,
our
everybody.
podcast.
Goodbye.
Thanks to Sam from Growing Up Skywalker.
Copyright 2024.
Or just
Copyright 2024. FSF.
What's happening?
I'm hijacking this.